Alright, this video is for Jeannie 402, the making of a Christian leader. Just to tell you a little bit about Christian leadership and what I've learned from our coursework. Christian leadership is not a position, but a sphere of influence and credibility that reflects God's morals and values. Our class book, the book Everyday People, Extraordinary Leadership, How to Make a Difference, regardless of your title, role, or authority, has taught me, in accordance with our leadership interview, that leadership plays a very important role in counseling. The heartfelt emotions of truly trying to understand an individual while making them take notice and action changing inconsistencies comes with a serious developmental implications. Counselors seek to build a person up, therefore a relationship and trust is required. I've learned that as leaders, counselors model the way in futuristic thinking, developing trust, and embedding emotion into their leadership. A position of authority, such as counseling, uses this trust and emotion to inspire a shared vision built upon client-centered needs. Counselors such as my interviewee notice and point out inconsistencies in the thinking and actions of an individual, challenging the process. Adding the use of futuristic thinking to trust and encouragement, individual tasks, they are enabled to act based upon individual tasks. Trust building relationships with the use of credibility and emotion and future-oriented thinking, and a practice what you preach attitude inspires a shared vision among counselor and counselee. Adding open communication then challenges the thought process, allowing others to act accordingly, especially with the encouragement of one's heart. It then becomes an epitome of leadership challenge message and shares a large part of similarities with our other course readings. Counselors need to be specific in their advanced thinking skills, picking and choosing which stories to share to build trust and inspired vision to change behavior. Thought or inconsistencies between the two and will differ from client to client. Another major learning curve was the impact that shared emotions have on leadership and people in power. Inclusion of emotion into one's practice as a counselor is an important factor suggested by Craig G's video. Emotions are considered an important part of communication, community, and interconnectedness. One more thing I learned from this class is that it is wise to seek counsel even as a leader. And the Bible is pretty specific on this matter. One only needs to read the New Testament to see Jesus Christ, God, and the Word wrapped in flesh, and his constant giving and seeking of counsel. Not only is he a wise leader, but a great counselor. He is considered wise, giving, and the ultimate leader to Christian kind. Jesus' first act of counsel in the Bible is to Nicodemus, a great Jewish leader. Jesus, as a great leader, is not afraid to confront people when necessary, which is a necessity of any good leader. And lastly, I learned, as a counselor, Jesus modeled the way, inspired a shared vision, which has now become a major religion all over the world. Jesus challenged the process and pushed humankind to continue challenging the process for thousands of years. By the power of relationship-built trust, shared emotions, and encouragement, Jesus has enabled others to act in their faith and encourage the world's heart to continue in his ways and words for millennia.